Hello. My previous video got me thinking about holidays and why, being autistic, I love them so much. My first holiday abroad was when I was 13. Before then, I usually went to English seaside resorts. When I say I obviously mean with my family. I was a precocious child and probably even used the word precocious, but I wasn't so ahead of my time that I could afford to travel to the wonders of Bournemouth on my own. One year, 1993, I think, my parents took my brothers and I on holiday somewhere similar, but money was clearly in short supply as we went in the first or second week of school term. There were so few people there that the only people in the penalty kids competition were me and one of my brothers, and my mum was in goal. Come to think of it, I don't think there were any staff there. We basically went to an abandoned site that made the aftermath of a nuclear holocaust seem lively. My first holiday abroad was in Paris, and I made a friend called Laetitia. I enjoyed speaking my limited GCSE French. However, more advanced linguistic skills would have been really helpful on one particular occasion. I was hitting a tennis ball against a wall, and I accidentally hit it over the wall. The next day, it was on sale in the caravan site shop. The shopkeeper, who I'm afraid to say had a rather stereotypical moustache, insisted that I pay for my own muddy tennis ball, which was overpriced by the exact amount it was being charged for. Anyway, language is a big reason why I enjoy going on holiday. As an adult, I've been lucky to go on expensive holidays to more beautiful places. The family and I went to Croatia 3 years in a row, and Croatian words and phrases still pop up in my brain. My favourite word in any language is doviđenja. I love the sound, and I love its appearance. There's something about the combination of the letters. I can't really explain it, which is ironic, given how much I love words. But more to the point, and now that I know that I'm autistic, the main reason I love trying to speak in other languages is the emphasis on clarity of expression. I'm focusing on words, and in doing so, I'm hopefully winning the respect of people by trying to communicate in their language. I have been misunderstood for much of my life because people have willfully misunderstood and twisted my words. When I say something, I mean it. I thought everyone did this. But since finding out that I'm autistic, I've realised that most people find a lot of meaning outside of words. When I'm on holiday, having a phrase book is enough to break the ice. I mean that as a metaphor, just in case you're either autistic or neurotypical and thought I meant this literally. One time, in Croatia, one of the bar assistants at the swimming pool bar said that I was the first foreign tourist she had met at the hotel who had tried to speak in her language. She was praising me for being unusual. Fancy that! For most of my life, I've been denigrated or ignored because I'm unusual. People say that autistic people like it when things are the same all the time. However, I remember being in Mallorca and being very disappointed that all the pubs were either British or Irish. What's the point in going all that way just to have the same experience, albeit in warmer weather? When I'm on holiday, I cringe so much at people's ignorance and unwillingness to appreciate differences. I'm guessing that this is a fairly typical autistic reaction, though I didn't know it at the time. Also in Mallorca, I met someone from Northern Ireland, and I insisted that I mimic their accent throughout the entire conversation. I was drunk enough to do this, yet not drunk enough to forget the embarrassment. The memory makes me cringe so much that I almost turn inside out. I suppose it was my way of trying to be friendly. I love accents as much as I love words. Again, I think a lot of autistic people would identify with this. Finally, I love holidays because they're about escape and peace. I love them because I can be free and silly without anyone finding out, unless I include a photo montage in a YouTube video. Thank you for listening and take care.